Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I'll discuss about letter writing skills in detail for the student of class 10th as per CBSE board syllabus. Dear students, generally there are two types of letters. The first one is formal and the second one is informal. I know most of you will already be well aware with the both of these types of letters. Informal letters which are not part of the syllabus in writing section for the students of class 10th. Yet let us recall what are informal letters and to whom these are written. Then we will discuss about formal letters which actually are the part of syllabus for the students of class 10th as per CBSE board syllabus. Let us see what are informal letters and to whom these are written. Informal letters are also referred or known as friendly letters, are personal letters written to friends or relatives. You can also write these letters to anyone with whom you have a non-professional relationship. These letters include letters to parents, relatives, friends, etc. Students, let us talk about formal letters now. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, ध्यान रखिए कि क्लास 10th CBSE बोर्ड में केवल फॉर्मल लेटर्स ही पूछे जाते हैं. इनफॉर्मल लेटर्स CBSE बोर्ड में राइटिंग सेक्शन का हिस्सा नहीं है. लेट अस सी व्हाट आर फॉर्मल लेटर्स एंड टू whom these are written. Formal letters are written for business or official purpose with a specific object in mind. It uses simple language that can be easy to read and interpret. It includes applications, official letters, letters to institutions, government departments, editor of a newspaper, etc. Students, let us talk about now types of formal letters. Formal letters can be broadly classified into four types. These are letter to the editor of a newspaper, complaint letter, letter for placing an order, and inquiry letter. Let us talk about first of all letter to the editor of a newspaper. Students, these letters are usually written on a topic of general concern and to influence public opinion. They may include suggestions on an issue concerning public interests, complaints or requests, or drawing the public's attention toward social or common issues. Next, complaint letter. Students, as the name suggests, these letters are written to lodge a complaint. The complaint letters can be addressed to a public or private company or organization, or reporting a lost wallet, cycle, etc. Complaint against neighbors, poor facilities at tourist place, etc. The third one is letter for placing an order. Letter for placing an order are business letters and are written when a customer or an organization wants to place an order for products or goods like ordering books, equipments for school, etc. from another company or organization. These may also include letters for cancellation or amendments or reminder to orders placed as well as acknowledgement of orders placed. The fourth one is inquiry letter. Students, these letters are written when a person wants to get more information about a product or service or to obtain a quotation for purchasing a product or service. Planning a trip, details for joining a class, etc. These letters are the most common form of formal letters. Students, now let us discuss about format of formal letter. To write an effective formal letter, you need to follow the correct format and the steps given below here in this format. First of all, sender's address. Make sure that the sender's address is clear and precise or short. It is written at the top on the left hand corner of the page. Specify the house number first, followed by the street or colony, then town or state and pin code. As the example suggests, this portion includes the sender's full address. While writing the address, You need not put a comma at the end of each line. After this, leave one line to mention date. The date appears directly below the address after leaving a line. While writing date, always remember the date is written in figures and month in words and the year in full figures. After date, leave a line and mention receiver's address, which consists of the receiver's name and designation and the complete address, as the example suggests here. After this, next leave a line and mention subject. Subject is one of the most important parts of a formal letter. You need to ensure that the subject expresses the main theme of the letter clearly. It must be brief as possible, maximum 3 or 4 words. After subject, next is salutation. Mentioning subject, leave a line and then mention salutation. The salutation used in a formal letter is a greeting to whom the letter is addressed. The form of greeting or salutation depends on the relation and degree of intimacy between the writer and the addressee in personal letters. But in official letters, we may use sir, madam here, or dear sir or dear madam, keeping in the mind the gender if specified in the question. After salutation, leave a line and then comes body of the letter. Students, the body of the letter is a complex part which contains all the information that you want to convey. For this, start with introducing the purpose of writing, then build up the topic. The body includes three main parts. It should be introductory paragraph. Students, it states the purpose of writing. The next is informative paragraph. It gives details of the problems, cause, effect, possible solution, etc. And the third one is concluding paragraph or sentence. Students, it states your hope, comment, request or suggestion, etc. Mention thanking you, and then comes subscription or complimentary clause. Students, complimentary clause is a courteous way of ending a letter. For this, we write yours sincerely or yours faithfully or yours truly. The first letter of the second word, here S, here F and here T, is never written in capital letter. After this comes sender's name or signature and designation if applicable. Students, just below the complimentary clause, sender's name is written as a mark of signing off. If applicable, the sender's designation may be added in brackets. So before writing the name, put your signature and then write your name. Remember, when not mentioned in question, always write XYZ, don't write your name. Dear students, to write an effective letter, you need to follow certain points given here. These are: answer the following question in drafting the letter, like who are you writing to? What is the reason for writing the letter? What do you expect as the result of this letter? The subject line should match to what is asked in the question. Avoid a long subject. Get right to the purpose of the letter in polite and formal language. It should focus on the desired topic. Be clear, concise and to the point. Stick to the word limit of 100 to 150 words. Use simple language so that the letter is easy to understand. Do not use long widened sentences. Review your finished letter for clarity from the reader's viewpoint, who should understand the action to be taken in response to the letter. Always leave one line space after writing the sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject and salutation. Students, let us discuss marking scheme for letter writing as per CBSE board. For following correct format, you are awarded 1 mark. For writing proper and paragraph wise content, you are awarded 4 marks. And for maintaining accuracy and fluency, you are awarded 1.5 marks each. that becomes 3 marks, and the total marks for writing a proper letter are awarded 8 marks. Students, let us understand with the help of few solved examples of each of the four. First of all, letter to the editor. The question is, there are so many municipal taps of drinking water installed in your city. For lack of maintenance, most of them are either leaking or left running by careless members of the public. Write a letter in 100 or 150 words to the editor of a local newspaper, drawing the attention of the authorities for proper maintenance and urging the public to be careful while using them. You are Arnit or Amrita, B94, Madan Mohan Nagar, Pune. Let us see answer. First of all, sender's address 13-94, house number Madan Mohan Nagar, Pune. Then date as per format March 21, 2019, and then receivers or address of the addressees, the editor, the Hindustan Times, Pune, and then subject wastage of water, and next salutation sir or madam. We can write dear sir or dear madam also if we know the gender or if the gender is specified. Next comes the body of the letter. First of all, introductory paragraph. Through the steamed column of newspaper, I wish to highlight the wastage of water in Pune city. The municipal body has installed a number of taps of drinking water for the welfare of people, but sadly, for lack of maintenance, many of them are leaking or broken. Second is informative paragraph. People also leave the taps running after drinking water, which leads to a lot of water wastage. Water is a precious resource and we should use it judiciously. The government should enroll some plumber who regularly maintain the taps. The third is concluding paragraph. The general public should also take steps to minimize the wastage water. Schools, colleges, and housing societies should organize meets and spread awareness about the importance of water in our lives. It is difficult to have access to clean drinking water in many parts of our country. We should not take our blessings for granted. After this, mention thanking you and then complimentary close or subscription. Mention yours faithfully and then put your signature and then write your name. Next is complaint letter, and the question is, you are Sanjeet of 122 Arjun Nagar, New Delhi. A number of scooters and cars are parked in your locality without any order, causing blockage of the streets. Write a letter to the local secretary of residents association complaining against this problem. Let us see the answer. First of all, sender's address and then date. After this, address of the addressees, secretary, residents association, New Delhi, then salutation, and next is subject, complaint regarding the issue of bad parking habits in the locality. Let us see body of the letter. First paragraph, introductory paragraph. I would like to drive your attention to the bad parking habits of residents in our locality. It is resulting in a lot of chaos and no place for parking for those who come back late. Next, informative paragraph. In this, despite defining the area assigned to each vehicle, cars are parked amidst two parking spots. One vehicle occupies the space for 2-3 vehicles, leading to the mismanagement. Two-wheelers are placed nowhere near the allotted zone. This creates problem for other people as they have to then spend a lot of time finding parking spots in other localities. It includes frustration and tension for safety of vehicles. And the third is concluding paragraph. Various notices and warning have been given to the rule violators, but to our dismay, no betterment can be seen. I request you to take strict action as this is leading to the fights between the residents. An effective and speedy action is expected considering the depth of the situation. In the end, you can mention thank you here, and after this complimentary close, and then put your signature and then write your name and mention the designation if specified. After this, placing an order, and the question is, you are Nalini or Vishal, hostel warden of St. Xavier Public School, Mustafabad. Write a letter to the sales manager, Indian Electronics and Domestic Appliances Limited, New Delhi, placing an order for a new fence, microwave oven, coolers and LED lights that you wish to purchase for the hostel. Also ask for the discount permissible on the purchase. Write the letter in 100 or 150 words. Let us see answer. First of all, sender's address, St. Xavier Public School, Mustafabad. Then date, 11th March 2019 according to the format. Then receiver's address, the sales manager, Indian Electronics and Domestic Appliances Limited, New Delhi 110030, the pin code. And then subject, it is very precise, requirement of electrical goods. And then salutation, dear sir. Then starts the body of the letter. As the new session of the school is going to start next month, we want you to supply the following electrical goods for the school hostel at the earliest so that our students don't face any kind of inconvenience. In the table, we can see the details of the required electrical goods, and then please send the goods to the school on any weekend between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. You are also requested to send the bill after allowing the discount permissible for schools. Payment will be made after the order is received and checked by the hostel committee of the school. Concluding paragraph. Further, please ensure the quality of the order. If defects are found in the products, the whole order will be returned without any payment. For any query from your side, feel free to contact the undersigned. Mention thanking you, then complimentary close, put your signature and mention your designation, and in the end your contact number if it is required to be mentioned. After this, next is inquiry letter. Let us see the question. You are Rajat Kumar, a resident of 79 Sector 4, RK Puram, New Delhi. You are interested in joining the course in communication skills advertised by the Elite School of Language, South Extension 2. Write a letter of inquiry for the same in 100 or 150 words. Let us see the answer. First of all, sender's address, 79 Sector 4, RK Puram, New Delhi, pin code 110045. Then date as per format, 12th August 2019. Next is address of the addressees, the director, Elite School of Language, South Extension 2, New Delhi 110048. And next, subject, making an inquiry. After this is salutation, dear sir, and then starts body of the letter. This refers to your advertisement in the Times of India dated 10th August 2019 announcing the new course in communication skills that you have introduced. I have passed class 12th and plan to take up a part-time job as a customer care executive in a reputed call center. For this, I shall need to improve my communication skills and would appreciate it if you could forward me the details of the course. Please let me know the duration of course for beginners and advanced course as well as the fees charged for both courses. I would like to know if they are diploma or certificate courses. Kindly furnish the details at the address mentioned above as early as possible so that I can decide about enrolling myself for one of them. After this, mention thanking you and complimentary close, yours truly, and put your signature, then mention your name. In the end, here are some assignment for practice. The first question is, write a letter to the editor of Times of India about the poor condition of roads in your locality. This causes frequent accidents. You are Amit or Amita of 8 Connaught Place, Delhi. Next question is, you want to join a coaching center for admission to ITI courses. You had seen an advertisement in the local newspaper. Join Sachdev Coaching Center for all ITI courses. Write to the director A109 Pahari Dheeraj, New Delhi. Write a letter inquiring about the duration, fees, timing, and 2 more things you consider important. You are awake and live at 1668 Lakshmibai Nagar, New Delhi. And thus we complete formal letter writing along with few solved examples and assignments. Watch my next videos, which will be available soon, for the explanation of upcoming chapters or topics of your syllabus in English. Like, comments and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Press the bell icon to be notified for the next videos. Thank you.